after the circumstances which saw him resign from cabinet, there were all sorts of threats made against him and his family, as far as we can determine, promulgated in particular by his defeated PUP opponent from the last election. Any citizen, and in particular, somebody who's a member of this National Assembly, confronted by that kind of specific threat, is entitled to protection from the police.
As firm as the Prime Minister's statement was, Ramon Cervantes Junior's rebuttal today was equally emphatic. Have you ever personally, privately, otherwise in any way expressed any desire to harm or hurt Mr. Vega at all, or his family at all?
Never, sir. As a matter of fact, what the Prime Minister, I think you are referring to what the Prime Minister's attack against me personally, and I will say that what the Prime Minister uttered against me is a damn blasted lie.
And anybody in relation with you or friends of yours in that constituency at all have expressed any kind of sentiment like this at all?
No, sir. On the contrary, people, my people called me and say, what is this guy talking about? If that was true, they would have arrested us. You know how things are in Belize, especially this government. If I would, if me or anyone from my camp would have uttered even something, an innuendo of what is being accused of me, I would have been arrested and I would have been at least detained for an interrogation.
It particularly stings for the Cervantes family that the comments come at this sad time for them personally. But Ramon Jr., noting the protection afforded to members of the National Assembly for comments made during official meetings, demanded that the Prime Minister and Orange Walk Police produce their evidence.
I assert unequivocally that the Prime Minister himself cannot show, cannot find, cannot point to any genuine and official record of any complaint against me or of any genuine event where the police has interviewed me or interrogated me in regards to his accusation to support the allegations, the false lie that he told to the Belizean people.
Cervantes offered his own theory of why Vega might need protection. Do you think Mr. Vega has anything to fear, anything to worry about at this point?
From my perspective, I know. But I don't know if he knows about certain things that make him fear for his life. Because in regards to the false allegation made against me by the Prime Minister at the House of Representatives, I call on the Commissioner of the Police to look into the police records and so that he proves or disproves the comments of the Prime Minister. And I guarantee you that he will not find anything that can prove the Prime Minister's comments.
And he told us he will not be distracted from his goal of successfully removing Vega from his Orange Walk North seat.
We are working on trying to raise funds for that. If you look at it, a recall is like 3 campaigns, 3 elections, basically. And there's a threshold also, so it takes a lot of resources, and that's what we are working on, trying to collect resources and from there move on.
Do you believe he will voluntarily give up his seat, as he said after the last election at the end of the current term?
I don't know. I would surmise that he would want to stay in his seat for protection, for certain immunities that being a member of the House affords an area rep. So only he knows his deeds.
Aaron Humes reporting for News 5.